Hi, besties. My name is Tricia Heals. I'm your psychic bestie, and you're listening to your psychic bestie hotline. I cannot believe that this is the last episode I'm posting before 2026. I just split the deck, and I cannot make this up. The card that I opened up to says community, and that is the most perfect way to describe this year. I have made such lifelong, lasting, beautiful friendships, and honestly, this year really showed me who I want to surround myself with. So, if you're listening to this, thank you so much for being in this Trisha Heals community. I'm even seeing right now they're showing all different things, like just all of our own skills. We're all so unique. I'm hearing when you come to the table, what you bring to the table is so unique from someone else. So even though we're such a great community, we all have life lessons that we have learned, and we can all grow from each other. So thank you so much for being here, and I'm so excited for you to hear what our angel team has to tell us. Everyone's angels step forward, and I always welcome this collective energy to be my soul family, really. So if you cross my path, it's for a reason. We're meant to hear these messages together, and I'm so happy that you're here. You can follow on all of these platforms so that every Tuesday you can hear my episode, but I'm also on TikTok at Tricia.heals1 and then on Instagram, Tricia.heals. And I can't wait to connect with you. You can always email me or click on my link tree. I have all my links below and let's connect. I'm so happy and I'm so glad that we're a part of the same community. It is so beautiful finding people that have similar values and just similar things that make them excited and bring them peace. What they're showing is like a banner, picture a decoration for a party. And what they're saying is that it evenly has to have as many, I don't know how to describe it, but like the parts on the banner that are the decoration, the little flag parts on the banner, say there's five on one side, it would tip over. It would be too heavy. So they're showing us that decoration, saying that each person is their own individual like flag part on the banner, but we're all spread out evenly to make such a beautiful community. So I hope that makes sense. Sometimes what they show me, it's really hard to explain because I can see a clear picture and I have to put into words what I'm seeing. But what they're showing, oh my gosh, and here they're even showing that same image, but it's like it's coming in reverse, meaning that right now we're all working on finding our gifts, really finding our skills and developing all of our different abilities. And that's the fun part of this lifetime. We came here knowing that our soul had to learn, and we have different soul contracts with people. So just know if you still are trying to find love and you're trying to find friendships and just relationships with people that you resonate with, that is okay. That is so normal, and you are right where you're meant to be, especially with the new year coming up. It is so important to remember that 2025 is about letting go, shedding. It's the year of the snake in 2025, letting go of what doesn't serve us. And now we're stepping into the new year, which is so exciting. And I just saw 333 on my recording. Just so exciting. And my phone is lighting up. I feel like our angels are just trying to get my attention, showing that so many things can make us smile, and it's right around the corner, literally right around the corner, and we're so close to the new beginnings. 111. I hope that you have been seeing signs from your angel and your angels. I bet you have so many angels that love you. They watch over you every single day, and they're so proud of all the different building blocks that you have built, because right now what they're saying is that we all need to make our foundation, and they're even bringing my attention to the oldest sibling in the family. So that might be you or someone that you look up to in your family that has that role of taking charge and setting the plans and following through. If that doesn't resonate with you, maybe that's coming for you, that you'll be able to take control, plan out your year, manifest your dream life. They're saying they want us to get the ball rolling. So now I just saw 444. The signs are all there, and our angels are like literally throwing signs at our face. If you are new to getting signs, my advice is to just say out loud or even in your head, they'll hear you. But your angels need to create that language with you. It's a secret language. So even if I get a certain sign, a different psychic medium would interpret it a different way. I believe anyone can be psychic. It's just about opening up your abilities and not being so in your head. So, when you get signs, it's very easy. And I experienced this last week. Or 2 weeks ago probably, I wanted to see a specific sign. And once I saw it, I was like, okay, let's send it again just to make sure. So even if you're a psychic, that is a common experience for anyone that when we feel lost and we just really need hope and we need the signs, they'll send it to us, but sometimes we question, is that the right path? Is it still the right thing? Is that the right answer? So, my advice to you from them is to get out of your head, especially when you're trying to communicate with your angels, because they're very blunt. They'll give you the answer that you're meant to hear, and then sometimes we don't want to hear things that they say. So, again, always be very specific with what you're asking. You can ask, for example, will I graduate from college? And they will say yes, but maybe you will graduate from a different college. Like you have to be so specific and say, will I graduate from, and give the name of the college in the year. And that's like a very random example, but you have to literally ask with so many details in the question. Okay, the messages are just flying in. What they want us to know is to make our space feel like home because right now they're showing me my card in reverse and it just feels like things are up in the air, kind of like you're going in circles, if that makes sense, however that resonates for you. But they're saying you're 50% there, like you're halfway to feeling like your space is your home. And that could mean anything. Maybe like I've mentioned in other episodes that you have to do your laundry, or maybe you just need a reset, new decorations, and that came up earlier, the decoration. So I feel like that is a huge sign right now for whoever is listening to this, is to just celebrate and celebrate life, your life. It's so easy to plan parties for other people on their birthdays or with New Year's Eve coming up. It's easy to celebrate the whole room, the whole collective, but make sure you're taking care of yourself and also acknowledging what you have gone through and just giving yourself TLC is what I'm hearing. That we have to find the beauty in our own life. And it's very easy to get wrapped up in other people's drama or other people's challenges. And even the opposite, celebrating other people and being a great friend for them. But behind closed doors, don't forget to take care of yourself. And back to the home, now they're showing that eventually it will feel like home. And and I'm also hearing to bring in a lot of sunlight, especially with the winter. It gets dark earlier, just try and find the sun, find the sunshine, and what they're saying is go the distance. So go full out. Decorate your apartment or your home, even your car. Clean out your car and make it feel like home. When you get in your car, make it feel good, like it's yours. And they're saying that once you feel like your space is clean, you'll be able to find beauty in things because you're not worrying about all these other things like a whole to-do list. When you're in your car driving, instead of being distracted by a messy car, or if you're in your house, the same thing. If you're not focusing on other little things, you'll be able to see, they said, the bigger picture. And they're showing me a beautiful rainbow. That if we're distracted, if we're trying to pick something up that we dropped in the car while we're driving and it's chaotic, you miss the beautiful rainbow, where you miss the beautiful birds that fly across your car. So, again, you will find the beauty, but it will take time to put in the work. We have to make our space going into 2026 feel clean, healthy, safe, and really just feel like home, is what I heard. Going into 2026, make your place a home. And maybe you're listening to this in the future. My advice for any reset, if anything's going on in your life, my advice is to clean. Clean things out, fix your closet, take out the garbage. Literally open up the cabinet that you never go in and empty out things that you have not used. And that's my biggest advice. Just clean and feel the reset. They're even showing like it's okay if you maybe the person listening to this has been on the fence about changing the color of something in their home, the paint, or changing something that is big. But they're saying go for it. You can be hesitant about changing something. And I'm also seeing 999 on my computer. It says 99.9%. Like you're almost there to change something, but just know that 999 is the end of a cycle. So they want us to get on the next page, paint the room that you've been waiting to paint, or move the furniture around, buy new furniture. The message is so clear that they want us to just have new beginnings, a fresh start, and to be confident in the life that we choose. Our angel team is also stepping forward saying they're singing the song from Taylor Swift, Shake It Off. So even if you're not a Swiftie, but if you know that song, just to shake off the energy and things of people that don't serve us. Maybe you encounter a bad interaction with a stranger and they take out their emotions on you, or maybe it's a family member or a friend, someone in your life that just has bad energy, and it doesn't have to be all the time, just that one time that it kind of sticks onto you. And what they're saying is shake it off. So, no matter what you're doing right now, if you're driving, just be careful. I always say that. But shake out your wrist. Even put on your favorite song and just shake out your legs. Start with your feet or your whole leg and go from one side to the next. Shake out everything, even your hips, whatever you can. I put on these really fun dance videos, which one of my besties also does the same video, which of course she does. We're best friends for a reason. But in the video, it's just so fun, and I'm definitely channeling my feminine energy by just dancing and feeling free. And even though I'm not out in the sun, because what I just heard is here comes the sun, everything we do now, starting off the year strong, will prepare us for the warmer weather coming. So by me dancing, by the springtime and the summer, it will just give me the confidence. It will make me feel happier and healthier. So again, no matter what that is for you, maybe you don't like dancing, and that's okay. But just find something that brings you the light in your life and also just makes you feel loved. And really, what I'm just seeing too, they're showing me it says find your calm. So it doesn't have to be something crazy like running a marathon, which if that's what you love doing, that's fun for you, but not for me. But just even like they're showing also making a vision board or sitting on Pinterest, watching your favorite show or reading a favorite book. Maybe even for me, I'm at the end of the year trying to get my reading goal and just finishing out books that I've started and I had to put a bookmark in. And even that, the right place, you'll always be at the right place at the right time. Everything is so divine. So maybe you feel disappointed that you had to put something down and you haven't gone to that class, that workout class, or you haven't gone and done your hobby in a long time. But that's okay because life will bring that back to you when it's meant to. You will, they're even showing like files or on your computer. You might have something hidden on your computer or your phone, and when you find it, like an album, and you find, say, all these old pictures, and they just make you happy, that's the best part, is that things will just come in our life and surprise us right when we need it. And we can't always have all of this information and have all of these memories in our face all the time and do all of these skills at once because then we would be so exhausted. And life is already tiring enough with all the frickin' life lessons that get thrown at us. So, to balance out that, which again, another common trend from this, they said balance out what you're hanging up. That's what we have to. Ooh, and hanging up, like hang up the phone with someone. If they're not bringing you peace, just hang up. Disconnect. They're saying like turn off your Wi-Fi. And by turning off the access to you and your energy, it is just so powerful. They want me to take like a deep breath and I just feel like sitting taller and feeling stronger. That's a message for someone here listening that you have the power to cut someone off. Like if it's not healthy for you, you can. They're even showing how the word is hibernate. They're saying you can hibernate and don't feel bad for it. Live your life knowing that you have to live for the highest potential of who you are. And we all have free will. So you can stay Like I've said many times in other episodes, you can stay in something that isn't serving you, but we all have the free will to eventually leave it and find things that make us happy, sign up for the classes that make you smile, or schedule a date with your friend or someone else and just feel happy. They're showing that in the winter time, like I said, this warm weather leading up to the winter, we all have a winter coat, which I have the same. And now I don't know if you could hear, but outside it's so windy and it just picked up the wind. We all have a winter coat in our house. And no matter what, usually for me at least, I can only talk from my own experience, when it's really cold and I have to start wearing a jacket, I know where I hung up my jacket. So they're saying that just like that, you can love doing something, and then when the time comes where you stop doing that skill and you have to make room for other skills and different things that you like even for me in the summertime, I love beach volleyball, but in the winter I can't do that outside on the beach. So just know it's okay that we have to go through these like ups and downs, changing things, all different cycles and completions. But with the winter coat, that will always be hanging and waiting for you. Just like all of your skills, you can always go back and do anything that makes you happy. And in one of my episodes, I talk about healing your inner child and coloring and just feeling like a kid and expressing yourself and using your creativity. And that's a perfect example of this. We always have those things that we've done and made us happy deep down, so just know that you can go back to that version of yourself on any given day. And with the new year, it's the perfect time to get more strict with yourself. Instead of laying in bed, instead of binge watching TV shows, instead of ordering in a lot or going out to eat a lot, maybe you, when you were little, had a favorite recipe or you had anything that makes you happy. They're showing rolling up your sleeves. You will get ready, and I'm even seeing too the name on the Oracle card deck that I have. I've never seen this name printed, but they showed me it says Colette, and I used to watch a YouTube channel and the wife's name was Colette. But that's again just confirmation that there's things that made us so happy when we were little, and now as adults, where no matter what stage you are listening to this, you can always go back to any version of yourself where you found peace. And that is the message. I'm even seeing 7-Eleven on my screen. 7-Eleven to me growing up, I loved going with my dad. So that's a perfect example of him stepping in right now saying that we're all supported by our angels. And even though it might feel like time stops when something tragic happens in your life, or you have to have these big life changes happen to you, no matter what it is, even if you complete a cycle and it's a happy thing, but you have to end something, just know that you can always, in your head, revisit those happy memories. Go back and look on your phone at those images that made you feel happy, or even make room for new things that make you happy, and always cherish the memories and the feelings that you had when you were living those other experiences. Because again, we're always changing, always moving, and I even feel like I just said a lot, so I hope that it all stuck and that it makes sense to you guys. But I'm just giving you such positive energy to start off the new year. And even if you're listening to this after the new year, there's always new beginnings, and there's always going to be a fresh start and challenges that come up. But again, the message is to find your calm. Your angels right now, if you felt like an itch on your nose, it is definitely your angels coming by to visit you, and they're just trying to comfort us right now. I'm sure whoever heard that also felt your angel at the same time, just needed to feel the comfort from them, and they're saying it's okay. Everything will be okay. And just like on the calendar, they're really bringing me all over my room right now, but I have a calendar, and every day I flip the day and there's a beautiful message, and it says be stronger than your excuses. But what they're showing me on the calendar is that every day we have to flip the page. We have a new beginning every single day. I can't stay on the day that I'm on right now because We can't live in the past. We're always moving, always changing, and the version of you today might be a lot different than the version of you yesterday. We had to learn so much, even if it doesn't seem like it. We go through so many life lessons. So I hear you, I see you. It is not easy, but we have to find things that make us calm, make us happy, and things that give us light, because light always wins in the darkness. And what they're showing is if things feel dark for you right now, you are not alone. I hope that you have support and you have friends or family or anyone that you could trust and reach out to. If you ever want a one-on-one session, a common thing that my clients have, some people never lose family members that are close to them. They have their grandparents that are in their 80s, 90s. Some people are so lucky enough to have their parents and they're at such an old age. So, if that is you, when you book a session, you feel like maybe no one will show up. Everyone has angels, there's ancestors, guides that were assigned to you and that are with you all the time. And the confirmation you'll get when you meet with me is so cool. It's really mind blowing because, again, like I've said in other episodes, there is no way that the psychic medium can Google you. When you book, I only get your name. And honestly, this is me, I can't speak for everyone else, but the confirmations are crazy. One episode, I think it's episode number 1, I explained that my client was reading a book, and long story short, you could go back and listen to that episode, but I was able to give her the name of her character in the book because the dad was emphasizing how important it was because the name flipped backwards was the name of her daughter, which again, like we don't even think of all these synchronicities and things happening around us, but it is so magical. We just have to tune in and we have to figure out how we can find it. So that's by doing things like for me, dancing, just finding things that make you feel peaceful and calm. My challenge for you after listening to this episode is to do things that fill your cup. What makes you excited? They're also saying clean your room, clean your living space, anywhere that you are a lot of the time. And I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on my screen. That means go time. They're giving you the green light and they're cheering you on. They're showing like you're in a marathon, but they're saying it is not a marathon, it's like a lifelong race. You have to pace yourself. But also, you might think that no one's on your side or people aren't cheering for you, but your angel team is always cheering for you. They're even showing birthday candles. And every year when someone sings happy birthday to you, you blow out the candles, which honestly, maybe you like candles and you light them up a lot, but this, they want me to say, on your birthday specifically, when you blow out the candle, you're honoring your angels and sending that smoke up to heaven. So just know they appreciate all of the love that you give back to them. They want you to talk to them. They want you to find the signs and they want you to find the beauty in the universe because realistically, we all will not be here forever, but what is here forever is our soul. So make your soul happy, cleanse. They're showing you the ocean and how, again, like that movement where the ocean goes out and then back in, out and in. Everything's moving. And maybe you're meant to move as well. When I said that, they made me pause. Moving. Even if you move, like I said, furniture, they really see a lot moving. That's more of a physical aspect. But on the spiritual aspect, moving, we're all moving in different directions. Take your life path a different way. Maybe you're about to graduate from something and your life will drastically change, or maybe you're going through a struggle, like I mentioned earlier, maybe a tragic loss, or just any life change in general. But moving is okay. We're supposed to move. We can't stay still. We won't learn if we're staying in these different life like periods that we're in. And again, the time might stop. Sometimes you feel like the world isn't spinning, your whole world shifts in a second, and that is so relatable, but just know you're okay and you will be okay. And it is so sucky in the moment when things change And I'm here for you. If you ever want a session, I just tune in for your whole spirit team, but I even feel called to saying if you have a husband that passed away, or if you have a family member, a friend, a coworker, I'm even feeling called to saying a teacher or a mentor, anyone that you felt close with. I would love for you to book a session with me. And I also go live on TikTok. My goal for 2026 is to definitely go live at least once a week, but I will definitely try for more. And I said that 3 times, so maybe on my calendar I'll write down 3 specific days. But I'm so excited. I can't wait to meet all of you and just grow this community. Before I start, I make a little layout for the episode, and I did not say anything that was on it. So I'm going to pull out my cards and set my intention to share what I was supposed to say. But I keep using that word supposed to, or I was meant to be here, or I was supposed to be here when things change. And honestly, we are not supposed to do things that didn't happen. If we were, it would have happened. So I'm correcting myself on the mic that everything is so divine, and maybe something this week, this past week, since my last episode happened to you, just know that was meant to happen. Everything is meant to happen. And that's why I always try to find the beauty in it, because you can always be the victim. You could always feel like everything is always going the wrong way. It's all negative, but it's not. You just have to flip your mindset. See, we'll flip right now. And what I was planning on telling you were things that I wasn't expecting for 2025, kind of just reflecting on this whole year. And I'm so happy that I'm here right now to record because I was supposed to be somewhere else today, and that's an example of things are just changing. But we have so much to look forward to, and the song that they're playing now is where she says, "The rest is still unwritten," that there's so much more coming our way. Before I start talking about what I had planned, again, I just want to bring this message home that you have to find your peace. Do things that make you feel calm, happy, things that make you laugh. And if you haven't found those things yet, tell the universe to show you how good it gets and welcome it. I'm even feeling a little bit of your anxiety when I say that the future that's unknown can bring a lot of emotions. And then the wind picked up when I was thinking about that. So if that's you, you are so valid. And just know, again, I'm here to support you. And I hope you find comfort in this podcast. Thank you for tuning in, and now let me switch gears and talk about what I didn't expect to happen in 2025, and it did. Hi, my beautiful soul family. So much has changed in the past 2 days since I last recorded. I'm sitting down. It is now New Year's Eve, the last day of 2025. I am just so excited for all of us, everyone listening to this, you, your friends, your family, everyone in your life is about to just have such fresh new beginnings. And I'm so excited that you're listening to this. So thank you again for being here. I just changed my hair after 9 years, and I could already feel all of the angels coming towards me to comfort me, and I'm just feeling all of our angel team's energy surrounding me while I'm making this episode. They're even having me switch my feet from being crisscrossed to being flat on the ground. So if you're sitting down right now, even if you're standing, stand tall, feel your feet touch the earth, or if you're in the car, feel it on the ground and just stand in a power pose or sit taller. Sit in a power pose because we're going into 2026 being powerful, powerful people. Okay, but anyway, I remember where I left off. I was saying things that I couldn't believe happened to me in 2025. So, I didn't expect my hair to look this different. I'm so excited, and it's such a clean, fresh start. But that is huge. I just dyed my hair back to my roots. I am living authentically the best version of myself. And that was such a great step by dyeing my hair. It feels so good and it's so exciting. You could definitely look. I have posted on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook the transition video. And then let me pull up my notes. Okay, the top thing on my list that I didn't expect on my 2025 bingo card was becoming a professional psychic. So if you listen back to my other episodes, I've always been psychic and have had things happen to me, and I've always gotten signs from the other side. But this year I signed up with my mentor to become a professional psychic and develop my psychic gifts and abilities. And ever since I did that, I have not looked back. I could not picture my life any differently. And honestly, the more that things happen to me, the more spirits I connect with, and the more people that I connect with to meet their family on the other side, it is just so magical. And I'm here to tell you that I would love to meet with you one on one so that you can have a date with your angels, because the confirmation, the things that they say are so cool, and you just feel so supported when you connect with your family members on the other side. So that was definitely number one on my list, is becoming a professional psychic medium and developing all of my gifts and abilities. That leads me to a download that I received early 2025. I woke up and I knew that I heard in my head, they said, I think they said 200-hour yoga teacher training. I can't remember it now, but when I woke up, I was like, oh my God, I have to sign up for a yoga teacher training. And that's what I did. And I'm about to graduate and become a certified yoga teacher this January. So that's exciting. The next thing on my list is going to Bali. That story, I think, is in episode one, which I love how all of these things are truly in my first episode, New Beginnings, because that's how 2025, especially that going into 2026, feels. Just so many new, beautiful opportunities, beginnings, and friendships. And that's number four on my list, is making so many lifelong friendships. Even meeting all of you, it is so magical. And after I'm done recording this, I'm hopping on TikTok Live. I remember in the beginning of this episode, I said I plan to go one time a week. I'm upping that. I definitely will go live way more often. And I have it all written on my calendar. So I will definitely follow spirit and always listen to when I should go on live. But also, I feel motivated. I cannot wait to just keep growing on TikTok, growing on Instagram, honestly, all the platforms that I have. I'm even on YouTube. And my one friend who I just had lunch with, I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but I had lunch with her the other day, and when I was in college, I watched one of her YouTube videos, and it was a card pull tarot card reading. And honestly, my dogs right now are barking, and her dogs in spirit have come to me before during our psychic bestie circle, so I feel like this is full circle. If you're listening to this, Natalia, your dogs are barking and saying hi. But long story short, the YouTube video helped me so much in 2021. So I definitely can see myself also recording videos like that where they're longer and you can watch card pulls. So definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel if you see that below in the link. And then I will start working on those videos. Whenever the videos find you and whichever number you pick, it will say one, two, or three. And then say you pick three, you always trust your gut, follow whatever you think, and then you go to that part in the video, and then that message will be for you. So that's exciting, and that will be one of my goals for 2026. And then my next thing on my list is I was not expecting in the beginning of this year to have this Tricia Heals community. I started it very early on in 2025, but now I have my own merch, and I got my merch in the mail, and it's so exciting. So if you want to match, I have so many designs, but I'll definitely upload more designs so that there's a variety of different options for everyone. And that link is below. It's in my link tree. So let's all match. Let's be real besties and just be comfy. I have so many options. I have mugs, stickers, whatever you could think, it's on there. And then the next thing I did not expect for 2025. Well, honestly, I expected it after I put it out into the universe, but starting the year, I never would have thought that I would be on social media and go viral on multiple platforms. I have hit over, I would say, 3 million views, which honestly, I can believe it, because when I first started, I was in my mentor's group coaching program, and I kept saying when I started, I'm viral, I'm viral, I'm viral. And every time I would post a video, I would just believe my video is viral. And my nieces would laugh because I would say, I'm viral. And they would look, they were so excited, and it would have maybe 200 views, 300 views, and they would laugh. But on my dad's birthday actually was the first time I went viral, and I think it's 1.2 million views on that video, and ever since then all different videos I've posted have gone viral, and it's so fun because celebrities have liked it and reposted. When Dancing with the Stars was on, I posted a whole bunch of those videos and they went viral, and Emma from Dancing with the Stars reposted it. So I just love that you could be anyone and you can post on social media, and you can do, even if it's not that, do whatever your heart desires. Literally, whatever your dream is, start today. You can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. So just like I kept saying, I'm viral, I believed it, and that's why it happened. If I put into the world, which I won't even say anything negative, but you can think in your head what the opposite of me saying I'm viral is. If I was just negative about it, then that would have been my reality. I would have never gone viral. So it's a very good example that you get whatever you tell the universe. If you want something, you have to be so, so, so specific. And especially with the new year coming up, I'm sure some of you feel motivated to journal and just put all these ideas out into the world. But make sure you are very, very specific. Like, you can't be overly specific. And actually, while I was just at the Dollar Tree, I was buying 12 balloons for my angels, which, if you listen to episode 3, which is all about grief, I share my story about that. And today is just so healing for me because New Year's Eve is one of my favorite holidays. Like I mentioned in that episode, the collective energy is just so strong. So if you're struggling right now, if you're missing your loved one, maybe you lost them this year, or it's just very early on in your grief journey, I see you. I know that when someone else is positive and you're going through it, it could be hard, but just know that this loving energy, you chose to listen to this episode and get this energy. I'm sending you Reiki right now, and just so much love and light. I'm surrounding this whole community while I say that in a huge, beautiful white bubble of protection. And whenever you feel scared about the future, or you feel scared about something going on, maybe you're not feeling grounded and you feel like things are just up in the air, you might be crying a lot or just not feeling happy, always bring yourself back to that beautiful bubble surrounding yourself. You can close your eyes and just picture it on your third eye, which is right by your forehead. Picture yourself, and you can put anything in this bubble, anything that makes you happy. Like for me, I love swimming in the ocean, so you could picture yourself in water, anything on a beautiful field with roses or whatever you can imagine. And always know that no matter what is going on in your life, in a second, you can bring yourself back to this peaceful place. And you can change it every day. Pick a different color that you surround yourself with. Which that leads me to something else next month. So tomorrow in January, my friends and I are getting aura readings, and I'm so excited with my new hair color. Just, I feel like a brand new person. I honestly feel like these past few weeks have just been so transformative for all of us, and literally all of the life lessons we had to learn made their way to us before 2026 started. So, if you just went through it as well, just know that the future is so bright. And what I'm hearing is we're meant to all shine like stars. Because when you look up at the sky, even if it's cloudy, there's always one star that kind of shines through, is what they're showing. And when other people are having cloudy days and things that aren't going their way, just know that you're the light in their life. Even a nice comment on social media, or if you smile at a stranger, even just saying you like something about someone. Like today at the chiropractor, I loved the girl's shirt. I love getting to chat with her every time I go to that office. And you never know how someone will impact your day. Last time I went, she really impacted my day and made me so happy. and gave me so much confidence. So that's your sign, no matter where you go. Keep shining your light. And I'm sending you all so much love going into the new year. I'll be posting every Tuesday. I'm still figuring out the time because I pick it depending on the video. Like I post at 111 or at 222. One episode I posted at 10:10. So the time I post definitely has little angel number meanings behind it, but I will tune in and always follow my spirit team and figure out when the right time to post each episode is. But keep your eye out. I'm so excited. I will definitely get that episode out next week, and I can't wait for you to hear it. I love you all so much. If you're feeling alone right now, just know that there's so many people that are also struggling and going through the same life lessons as you. I would love for you to book a session with me and we can see what they have to say. My links are always down below. My email, if you need to email me, tricia.heals1@gmail.com. And everything else is found below in the links. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being the best besties ever. And I love you so much. Happy New Year. And I hope that you're having the best day ever. Keep shining your bright light and just know that you're making an impact on the world. We will get through 2026 together, and I'm so happy to have you here. Love you guys. My name is Tricia Heals, and I'm your psychic bestie. You're listening to your psychic bestie hotline. Bye, besties. I love you.